Everyone. And so, after some consideration and other matters I tend to this week, just some volunteer work I've got coming. I'm going to be improvising this last one, so my Mission Impossible Marathon, looking back ahead of the Final Reckoning, concludes with my review of 2015's Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, which is the first of multiple films directed by Christopher McQuarrie, a other crew from the previous installment return, as do multiple cast members. And the premise of this film actually brings it back to the original television series we've never seen, but the movies still remain excellent spy fiction involving a group of international or rival spies known as the Syndicate, who have been behind everything from the previous installments up to this point, and also kicking off a story arc which will be set to conclude with the Final Reckoning. So, let's begin. While I may have been this close to seeing this film theatrically when it came out in 2015, and once it came online, I wasted no time watching it, and I am still amazed at how well it holds up even slightly under a decade later. Or that, yes, I think 10 years is definitely doable to look back on something, at least in my experience. Because this is a show, this is a movie that definitely earns its status as a highly acclaimed thriller, and how it was one of the biggest hits of that year, taking in $195 million domestically and $682 million worldwide on a $150 million budget, proving that McQuarrie could indeed navigate the franchise. And on top of the players returning, there are several standouts here that are joining this cast, including Rebecca Ferguson as International Agent Ilsa Faust, and Sean Harris as Nathan Lane. And definitely makes a very compelling villain about how he actually makes like a key contrast to Ethan Hunt, that he always seems to anticipate his style of espionage. And of course, there are many signature action scenes. What sold me was actually near the beginning with the Airbus sequence. Actually doing that for real, going up at 5,000 feet on that A400, and definitely you could just see the wing walking sequence of the new movie, which is actually going to be taking place at 8,000 feet. Instead of using CG or chroma key, they did it with real people, real planes, and real thrills. So, in a way, they definitely have continued to show the value of practical action and staging, even in an age where CGI can do almost anything. It is definitely impressive they're still committed to doing as much as they can with built sets as real location shoots. Case in point, the entire Morocco sequence, and in which Ethan has to dive into an underwater vault with minimal oxygen, and meaning, and he is quite literal moments from being brain dead, given how the supply is for 3 minutes the brain can survive without oxygen. And then the subsequent motorcycle chase through the winding hills of Morocco. And it's always a boon to me when I see stuff done for real. And definitely adds to the intensity. And even with an actor who's older to be my dad now, he still proves why he still gets work, even with my admitted mixed feelings towards his personal life, to say the least. And it is just Just a very impressive 2 hours and 11 minutes, and I definitely can say that McQuarrie was the right person to complete the circle that has been going for decades now. With that in mind, I also have my ticket for the Final Reckoning this Friday, and between this and the new Lilo and Stitch, it's looking like this Moon Day weekend will be my own personal Barbenheimer sorts. Like there's potential tracking to finally break the record set way back in 2007, and for some of the biggest returns ever. And I'm definitely looking forward to that. As a man of my stature is interested in both the live action Disney cartoon and the spy caper that's going to be capping off not just a cliffhanger for the last movie, but also nearly 30 years of storytelling. As for a potential ninth film, I cannot say, but I can say that I am definitely interested in the idea of rebooting the TV show Paramount Plus. I mean, regardless of what impact, if any, the new people in charge will have on the show, especially with regards to the finalizing the murder of Skydance. My understanding is they did see this franchise as a key asset in their portfolio, which implies that they see the IP as valuable. Well, again, which makes sense because they worked together or this for now over 10 years, as I have other ones such as Star Trek and Transformers or so. I give this a very slick 4 stars out of 4, and while I I wait to see it, I also am looking forward to finally getting that package I've been anticipating tomorrow. I think you all know what it is. That'll be all for now. Take care, everyone.